I'm Davy, and I'm awesome. And welcome to Davy's Awesome Stories, where I tell a funny story from my past or go on a rant in an effort to make you laugh. This week, there's something that has bothered me for many, many years. And it's the fact that as a society, we cater way too much to people who are so stupid that they just really shouldn't be around no more. Like, see, this is one of the things that gets me is I get in arguments all the time with people telling me that the world is overpopulated. I disagree, but whether you agree or disagree with me, all of us could be happy if we would just simply take stupid warnings off of products and let nature run its course. Like, we've gotten to the point that we warn people about the dumbest things. Like, I'm sorry, but if you didn't know that you shouldn't drink antifreeze, bottoms up. If you weren't aware that you shouldn't eat the Tide Pods, bon appetit! If you didn't know by the name on the box that the Hot Pockets might be hot after you cook them, you deserve to have your mouth so burned that you can't eat and you starve to death. Because you are honestly so stupid that society really doesn't need you. Now I know a lot of you are like, that's not nice, that's mean. Aren't you a Christian? I'm not saying we should kill you, and I'm not saying we should encourage you to kill yourself. I'm just saying if you're that dumb, we shouldn't stand in the way. So in this video, I'm going to go through a few really dumb warnings I see on products. Now here's the thing, on these products with these stupid warnings, I understand exactly why it is that they have the warning on there in the first place. It's not really for your safety. I think they care as little about you being alive as I do. They're afraid that you did something stupid that you shouldn't have done, but it didn't kill you, so now you're going to sue them because you're stupid. We need to reevaluate our system and not allow people to sue over things that are so stupid. Starting with the judge itself. Get a judge who, like me, gets really, really irritated with people doing these stupid things and refuses to reward them for it. He's just like, no, you're dumb. Get out of my courtroom. This would make things so much better. Like, think about it for a second. Some dummy is in court defending himself for his lawsuit saying, Your Honor, there was no warning on the can that I shouldn't eat the pint. Which, by the way, if you're wondering, there actually is. But even if there wasn't, the judge could be like, yes, there was. The warning was that it smells, tastes, and is paint. So, I'm sentencing you to go eat some more. Problem solved. Or if that moron was like, Your Honor, there was no warning on that chainsaw that I shouldn't try to stop it with my fingers. Which again, there is, on a chainsaw, a warning not to stop it with your fingers and or hand or any other part of your body. But take that warning off there, and if that moron survives, the judge can just say, yes, there was. It was the fact that you were buying it to cut down a tree. If you didn't know better than to try to stop it with your hands, you don't deserve hands! Yeah, try to argue with the logic. Or even better, he says, Your Honor, there was no warning on that damn there fire log that said it might be flammable. And again, there is. If you buy a fire log, one of the ones in the packages that you're supposed to light the ends of, if you read it, under the instructions on the package, it warns that this may be flammable. Which, if it's not, I want a refund. But now the judge has to explain to him, the warning was that it's a fire log, to light on fire. Its whole purpose is to be flammable. You deserve to burn to death. Now here's a fairly recent one. Last year, I noticed a new product. They were like those same logs. A log in a package that you're supposed to put in the fireplace to light the ends. But this one comes with a scent. It was a KFC fire log that apparently when you light on fire, not only is it a nice ambiance, not only do you heat up the room a little, but supposedly it smells like a bucket of KFC fried chicken. Personally, I don't have a fireplace, but I don't know if I'd want this or not because I'd go to heat up the room and then decide I gotta go get a bucket of chicken. I could understand that lighting this log would make you hungry. So because of that, there was an actual warning on this package that said, not actually fried chicken. They took the preemptive strike to warn people, this is not really fried chicken, don't eat it. Which makes me think of the same moron after having to go to the hospital for not only burning himself from grabbing a flaming log, but also tearing up his insides because he ate firewood, and saying, Your Honor, the log smelled like chicken. I got hungry. If I were that judge, I'd look at him and say, then by all means, go eat some more. But now my favorite one, my favorite dumb warning I've ever seen. It came on a generic tube of Neosporin. You know Neosporin, the one you put on cuts, not name brand, it was just that store's personal brand of Neosporin, or triple antibiotic ointment, whatever you want to call it. But on the back, it had a warning that was broken up into 3 parts, A, B, and C. And it said, warning, stop use and seek medical attention if you have A, puncture wound 6 inches or deeper. If you are stabbed 6 inches or deeper, that means they either hit bone or organs. B, 3rd-degree burns. That is when you are burnt to the bone. If you get a 3rd-degree burn wherever you got it, there is no more feeling there. That part that got 3rd-degree burns is now useless. C, severed limb. For those of you who need that warning, that means your arms or legs were chopped off. So if you are following along with me, this means that at some point in history, somebody was stabbed to their internal organ, burnt to their bone, and or had their freaking arm chopped off, and said to themselves, I'll just slap some Neosporin on it, it'll be fine. Now I will admit, that guy not only is very dumb, but extremely tough. Like, that is a man right there. And if I ever met that man, I would love to walk right up to him and shake his hand. But should he be allowed to sue for that? Should he be allowed to sue because he was like, Your Honor, I almost died. Yeah. Sadly, almost. So the moral of the story, if you are really so stupid that you actually need these warnings, society is done with your bloodline. So there you have it. That's my rant this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notifications for when I post new videos, and leave a comment. Tell me about some stupid warnings that you've noticed that I didn't cover here. Love you guys.